All right, as we inch closer to the start of training camp, the big question on everyone's mind is who is making the final 53-man roster for the New Orleans Saints. So what I've done is I put together a full depth chart projection based on the current Saints roster heading into training camp, from quarterback battle to sleeper picks, and wide receiver. This breakdown will feature every position group and what to expect heading into training camp on July 22nd, which I think is the day that I believe rookies report and veterans as well. All right, so we're gonna look at the quarterback position, right? I got Tyler Shuck as a starter, Spencer Rattler QB2, Jake Hanna QB3. So Shuck and Rattler had both look sharp in OTAs, but those sessions are limited in what they show um, as quarterbacks. So no 11 on 11s just yet. So no real pressure to me. Training camp will ultimately determine who earns QB1. But for now, I think all three of these guys will stick around. Hayner gives him some, his expertise, his knowledge, as a quarterback, gives him some staying power as a potential backup long term or emergency QB3. I do think Hunter Decker will not make this team, but I think I think he will become a practice squad player for this season. All right, let's go down to the running backs. Okay, I got Alvin Kamara, Kendrick Miller, Devin Neal, and Cam Makers, who they just recently signed to a 1 year deal. Miller's upside is undeniable though, but his availability has been spotty. That's why Akers was, bought in to either push Kendrick Miller, back him up, or be the insurance policy in case things go south. If we're being honest, Devin Neal is a rookie who flashed, well so far. Played had a very long and productive collegiate career. Um, he could become a focal point as well. He could become a impact player with his team as well. So I got Alvin Kamara, Kendrick Miller, Devin Neal, and Cam Akers with the running backs. Let's look at the wide receivers. I got Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed, Brandon Cooks, Bub Means, Cedric Wilson, and Dante Pettis. Wilson and Pettis, to me, provide some flexibility, special teams value, while Bub Means is a dog. I think he's a dog horse candidate to be really good on this team. He's been playing pretty well. He had some pretty good outings in OTAs, and his size and physicality is something that the Saints could really use. And that's if they don't decide to bring in another free agent that's a bigger target that's on the open market right now. So if he flashes in training camp, I think Means can earn some meaningful reps early on. All right, tight ends. I got Juwan Johnson, Foster Moreau, Jack Stoll. Taysom Hill starts the year on the pup list. So for now, the Saints go with a 3-man tight end group. Johnson's versatility in the passing game is a huge asset for this team. Moreau is a reliable blocker with decent hands, and Stoll brings some toughness to the run game. He's also a very reliable run blocker as well. So expect this group to grow in importance as the QB position, sells itself. All right, offensive line. I got project my starting five. I got Kelvin Banks at left tackle, right tackle Talasi Fawanga, right guard Cesar Ruiz, left guard Trevor Penning, center Eric McCoy. Fawanga and Banks are the new bookends and could become cornerstones for this team if they can stay healthy. Penning, I got Penning kicking inside at guard. So I think that move could salvage his career. And the backups, I got Dylan Radus, Will Clapp, Nick Salvadori, and Landy Young. So this group is all about competition, and I think finding the best five guys to protect whoever wins the QB battle is going to be imperative. Let's go on the defensive side. I got my edge rushers. I got Cam Jordan, Chase Young, Carl Granderson, and Isaiah Foskey. Chase Young to me is the X factor for this team. If he is healthy and locked in, this could be a dangerous pass rushing unit. Jordan still leads the way in terms of leadership, motor, while Carl Granderson continues to be a steady force with the team on defense. Inside rotation, I'm going with Brian Brzee, Devin Gaccio, Nathan Shepard, Colin Saunders, Vernon Broughton, the rookie, and Jonah Williams. So the interior unit has a strong blend of youth, power, and experience, especially with Brzee. Hopefully, he can take the next step as a defensive lineman on the interior. All right, let's go to linebackers. I got Demario Davis and Pete Warner. They're the clear leaders of this group. So no surprises there. Danny Stossman is to me is the one the guy to watch. He's young, fast, and aggressive. So the Saints may have gotten a steal with him in the round that they took him in the draft during the draft. DeMarco Jackson and Nefesh Sewell round out the room. Both are key special team players who can fill in on defense when needed, especially Sewell. We've seen what he's done in the past when he's allowed to play in the role of a linebacker. Cornerbacks, I got Kool-Aid McKinstry and Alontae Taylor. Both, I think that's the core guys right there. With Isaac Yiadom, Quincy Riley, another rookie, Enrico Payton, and some depth. So if McKinstry can adjust real fast to this game in his second year, this could be a really good unit and could possibly exceed the expectations on him right now. Because right now, the cornerback room is kind of being viewed as a weak spot on this team. It is. If you let Paulson Debo go to the Giants, you traded Marshawn Lattimore. It's kind of to me, is an area of concern for this team. All right. So safeties, we got Tyrann Mathieu, who is the motion leader of the defense. Justin Reed joins him as a hard hitting complement. Jonah Sanker, another rookie on this team, and Jordan Howland, to me, are developmental players with JT Gray providing elite special teams value. So expect multiple safeties on the field, and Kellen Moore's the way Kellen Moore wants to set up, the way Brandon Staley wants to set everything up on defense, especially if the Saints mix in more hybrid packages. All right, and to close everything out, I got Black Groupe at kicker, Matthew Hayball punter, Zach Wood long snapper. So Groupe was reliable last year. Hayball adds directional kicking and hang time, so this unit should remain consistent. All right. So there you have it. Now my full 53-man Saints roster breakdown ahead of training camp, which starts, I believe, on July 22nd. So we're a month out from that happening. Team is going to be on the long break from there, from a long break right now, going to training camp. So looking forward to seeing how that all play out. But there will be position battles. There will be surprises. But as it stands today, to me, this is my best guess on who makes the cut. So what do y'all think? Who did I left off? Who is a lock in your eyes? Let me know in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and turn on notifications for more Saints coverage on SportsView360.com. I'm out. Peace.